Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Joe's Healthy Cupboard. I hope you're all well on this rather wet Monday in Scotland. Cannot believe the change in the temperature. Not sure what this headband is doing. I just got it actually, and my hair was a bit messy, so I thought I'll chuck it in. But we'll go with it. I thought today I would come on and have a chat about our journey towards more kind of, I want to say sustainability, but then I know that's going to open me up for criticism because I still buy packaging that is not fully recyclable. I'm not perfect. I sometimes do things subconsciously and don't even think about it, but we have been making some conscious changes. Since I did plastic free July last year, I have made some permanent changes. They're small things, but in my mind, I'm glad that I've done them. So I always carry a reusable water bottle. I have a Chili's water bottle and I absolutely love it. And I nearly always use a reusable coffee cup as well. Because it saves in chucking stuff out. Sorry, baby's playing on the floor here. Because coffee cups tend not to be recyclable, and also you get a discount, so that's a bonus too. And the plastic bags, I want to say I rarely ever purchase a plastic bag. There's maybe been a couple of occasions where I've had too many things and I've forgotten and I've had to, but normally when I forget, I'm juggling the shopping, or I have a reusable bag in my cart. So the next step for us, there's a lot of things I need to work on, or we need to work on as a family, and it's, oh dear, hold on, baby's doing somersaults. Yeah, she's just kind of desperate to get on the move, so she's just playing with some toys next to me here, but every time she rolls over, she cannot get herself back up. You coming up? Oh, it's mummy on her head. With my snotty baby, who's a little bit snotty today, aren't you? So yeah, our next step is, or has been, reusable wipes and nappies. Now I'm going to be honest and say this is something that I looked into with my son 7 years ago. I got the trial pack and then I didn't do anything with it, and I handed it back about, a year later, having never actually tried them. So this time I was determined I wanted to try them, but I knew I didn't want to put pressure on myself from the outset when the baby's pooping 10 times a day. Maybe that sounds like a little bit of a cop-out to some people who have done this from the beginning, but for me and for us as a family, it just wouldn't have been viable, and I would have been literally not even a hot mess, a sweaty, palpitation, stressed mess, because our washing basket is already impossible to get to the bottom of. So anyway, having met quite a lot of mums through my prams classes and various other places, but mostly from prams, and a couple of other people that I have met through Instagram that have switched to reusable nappies and wipes, I was really inspired, and they made it sound really simple. So the other night, I ordered the cheeky wipes, which was the first step. So these are reusable wipes, and I'm going to say that I've done a few things that I'm quite glad I've done from the start, that they're not reusable wipes, but for example, now I'm jumping about all over the place. I don't use wipes at home, for her face and her cleaning up after weaning or after food. If she's got snotty face or anything, right now she's got a bit of a cold. I always have, every day I have a face cloth. So this is just a face cloth that I don't really use myself. I just keep it in the kitchen on her high chair, and then I'll dampen it, and obviously I use that to clean up her hands and her face after she eats. So I only really was using wipes when I was out and about in that respect. For her bum, I have always used normal baby wipes or the water ones, which are 99% water, but they're still not biodegradable, so not great for the environment. And if you add up the amount of wipes you're using between a weaning baby and a poopy wee wee baby, that is a lot of wipes. So I started to feel like I couldn't really justify keep doing it. So I was recommended cheeky wipes by my friend, and that is what I went for. I didn't go all out and get the whole pack to begin with. I think it's around about £40. I went for a mix of things based on what other people have said. So I ordered 10 wipes, which come like this. So they're like, as you can see, they're just like little mini, I mean, they don't look that different to the face cloth I've got, but they are really absorbable. I can't really get this in focus here because I'm using my phone again. Yeah, so they're like kind of similar to a face cloth. I ordered the cotton ones. I think they're cotton. Cotton, yeah. So when they're wet, they're really good. Like, they really like clean the muck off. It's not like the water doesn't absorb. So I ordered 10 of these. And the intention is, that's what we have been using them for, is her bum. I did keep a couple out for her face, but in general I use a face cloth, so I don't really need them for that. These ones are clean, by the way. So basically I got 10 of these with the intention of trying them on her bum and then potentially ordering more if I wanted more to use on her face. And I know they say you can use them on both, but just for me, I don't know why, psychologically, I needed it to be separate. And I got this lavender and chamomile oil that you can drop into your box for soaking them. Again, I'm not a huge fan of using things on baby skin, but that one is safe to use, and you only need a couple of drops, and it just like creates a nice scent, but you don't need it, you really only need water. And I ordered the Cheeky Wipes Fresh box, which came like this, and all you do is fill it up with water. Well, I only filled it up to the first line, you can't really see it, because I only had half the amount of wipes. So 10 wipes, these are all damp in here. So you put the water in, and then or you could keep them dry and use them as you need them, which is another option. But we've only had them now, we've been using them for about 4 or 5 days. So that's the fresh box. And I didn't order a dirty box because I thought I don't really need a specific Tupperware for dirty wipes. So I have just been using a regular Tupperware here. So that's just a regular old Tupperware box with a few drops of the essential oils. And that is where I keep my dirty ones. So I keep them both downstairs because that's where I generally change her nappies. And I've got the clean ones ready and the box for the dirties. And a lot of people clean them every couple of days or like wash them every couple of days. But I have been doing it daily because I just didn't really want them to be sitting around. And I know I'm going to get more used to this. I have been putting them in with things like towels on a hot wash. So I've ordered more things. So this is really just the start of our journey. And I just wanted to come on and say that this is something that I want to chat about a bit more. It's really interesting to me. I'm far from perfect. Not interesting, important is the word. It's definitely been me that's leading this. And I have ordered reusable nappies, like 6 different reusable nappies to try. They haven't come yet. But as soon as they come, I will be switching to those as well. And we'll probably do it bit by bit. Figure out which nappies work best. Use them during the day, and then eventually, once we figure out which ones work best for us, hopefully use them at night as well. Because I think as a family, you really have to do what works for you. And for us, we go through a lot of washing. My husband works in sport. My son gets dirty every single day at school. We have a baby. We have a lot of washing. And I don't really think that doing more washing is very environmentally friendly either. I'm trying to just figure out what works for us, but I just want to come on and share it because I find it so intimidating. I had a lot of anxiety about actually just getting started, worried about storing dirty wipes and like poo and all these things, and like just thinking it was going to be more hassle than it's worth. But I would say if you're contemplating it, like I do with everything, I do it a step at a time. I'm not someone that tends to just go, right, tomorrow I'm going to change everything all at once. I'm not that type of person because then it overwhelms me. So I like to do things in baby steps. So the wipes are the first step for us. They're so easy to use. I have been putting them, I've also got them in a bag. I'll show you the bag as well. So the bag is to take them when you're out and about. I haven't used them when I've been out and about. I've only been using them in the house. I needed to get used to that first. Hold on a second, I'll show you the bag though. This is the little bag from Cheeky Wipes, and you put the clean wipes in here or in one pocket, and then once you've used them, you put the dirty wipes in the other pocket. And then obviously you can store them in there until you get home, and you can put them into your tub or in the wash. And I have ordered the rest of the things that I need. The nappies and the mesh laundry bags. and I got some liners as well for the nappies. So I'm so excited about where we're gonna like go with this, and just feeling a bit better about myself in terms of taking it step by step, not putting too much pressure on myself. I'm not like some kind of guru on this. I'm just doing what I feel is right and trying to do my little bit. And yeah, like I think it's really important to just keep a balance and not start making yourself feel bad for not doing enough, because every little bit counts. And if it doesn't work for you as a family, then it doesn't work for you as a family. But for us, we're just going to do a little bit at a time. And I'm going to do regular updates on how we're getting on. So that's 5 days with the cheeky wipes, super simple to use, not fully using them as in when we're out and about, but we will do. And you saying hi? But yeah, I'm really like happy with how easy they are to use, how absorbable they are, and that's it really. And even if you don't use wipes on bums, even if you only use them to wipe up hands and faces rather than baby wipes, you're doing a massive thing for the environment. And there is always face cloths. We have a lot of face cloths in this house for some reason, so that is what I was using on her. What are you doing, Mrs.? That is what I've been using on her hands and her face, and will continue to do so. So I hope that was of interest. If anyone has any questions or tips, just please comment below. What is your favourite reusable nappy? I would love to know, because I've ordered about 5 different types, second-hand ones from, I think it's the Nappy. Anyway, it's a UK-wide Facebook page. But we're going to go now, so if you're interested in hearing more about our journey with the reusables, please comment below, let us know your favourite, how are you getting on with them if you're using them, what is your biggest fear? I just really would love to share that. So have a lovely week, and I will see you all soon. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye!